Many people assume that vision loss is just a natural part of aging, but the truth is, it's often preventable, and surprisingly, it's frequently triggered by everyday habits you might not even realize are harmful. Skipping routine eye exams, spending time outdoors without proper eye protection, or brushing off blurry vision as simple fatigue, these small actions can gradually and silently damage your eyesight. What makes it especially dangerous is that most people don't notice anything's wrong until the damage is already done. In this video, we'll explore 7 common mistakes that can lead to permanent vision loss, particularly as we get older. We'll look at what the science says, share relatable examples, and offer practical steps you can take right now to protect your vision. So if you've been putting off an eye checkup, struggling to read in low light, or simply haven't thought much about your eye health lately, now's the time to pay attention, because what you do every day may be putting your sight at risk. Mistake number 1. Ignoring routine eye exams. Many people wouldn't skip a car checkup for years, yet go far too long without an eye exam, especially after 60. The problem is, vision issues often develop slowly and without pain, making them easy to overlook until it's too late. Serious conditions like cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, and diabetic retinopathy usually start without symptoms. Glaucoma, for example, quietly reduces your side vision, and by the time you notice, the damage is permanent. Macular degeneration begins just as subtly. Things may look slightly blurrier, but it can quickly escalate to trouble recognizing faces or reading. Routine eye exams are the best defense. A quick, yearly visit can catch these problems early, when they're still manageable. If you wear glasses or have diabetes or high blood pressure, these checkups are even more critical. A simple habit? Schedule your exam around your birthday each year, and be sure to ask about a dilation test for a better look at your eye health. Even if your vision seems fine now, that doesn't guarantee it's safe. Staying ahead with regular exams can protect your sight before issues become irreversible. Mistake number 2. Skipping UV protection. Most people don't realize it, but your eyes can get sunburned just like your skin, and skipping UV protection adds up over time. Yet every day, many adults over 60 head outside without sunglasses, not thinking twice about the long-term impact. Quick errands, walking the dog, watering plants. It doesn't take hours in the sun for UV damage to begin. Even short, regular exposure can increase your risk of cataracts and accelerate macular degeneration, a leading cause of vision loss in older adults. The tricky part is, UV damage builds gradually and often goes unnoticed until serious problems develop. Studies show that cumulative exposure, especially when combined with smoking, obesity, or poor diet, can be as harmful to your eyes as smoking is to your lungs. The good news is, prevention is easy. Invest in a quality pair of sunglasses that block 99% to 100% of UVA and UVB rays, and skip the cheap, unlabeled ones. Add a wide-brimmed hat for extra coverage, and you've already lowered your risk significantly. For even more protection, include leafy greens like kale and spinach in your diet. They're rich in antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which act as natural filters to protect your retina from harmful light. And UV rays aren't the only hidden threat. Next, we'll look at how something as ordinary as secondhand smoke could be quietly damaging your vision. Mistake number 3. Smoking and secondhand smoke. Most people know smoking harms the lungs and heart, but few realize it's also one of the most damaging habits for your vision, especially after 60. Even secondhand smoke poses a serious threat. Smoking sends toxic chemicals through your bloodstream, weakening the tiny blood vessels in your eyes. This speeds up conditions like macular degeneration and cataracts, 2 major causes of permanent vision loss. Research shows that smoking can double or even triple your risk of developing AMD. And it's not just cigarettes. Pipes, cigars, and secondhand smoke all increase the risk. The good news is that it's never too late to make a difference. Quitting smoking, even later in life, improves circulation, reduces inflammation, and helps your eyes receive more oxygen and nutrients. Within a year, your risk of further vision damage can drop significantly. If you need help quitting, talk to your doctor about nicotine patches or support programs. Resources like Smoke-Free 60+ and apps like Quit Guide are designed with older adults in mind. And if you don't smoke but live with someone who does, your eyes are still at risk. Having that conversation may be uncomfortable, but it's one of the most important steps you can take to protect your vision. Because while smoking is a major risk, it's not the only one. What you eat and how you care for your overall health also plays a powerful role in keeping your eyes strong. Mistake number 4. Poor blood sugar and blood pressure control. It may seem routine at the doctor's office, but keeping your blood sugar and blood pressure in check plays a major role in protecting your vision, especially as you age. Your eyes depend on a network of tiny blood vessels to nourish the retina and optic nerve. When blood sugar spikes or blood pressure stays high, those vessels become damaged, inflamed, and leaky, leading to serious eye conditions. One of the most common is diabetic retinopathy, where vision becomes blurry or spotted due to damaged retinal vessels. Hypertension can also cause retinopathy, gradually weakening your central vision. Left unchecked, both conditions can increase your risk of macular degeneration and even optic nerve damage. The upside? This is one of the most manageable risks. Keeping your A1C under 7% and blood pressure below 130/80 significantly lowers the chance of vision loss. Annual retinal screenings are especially important if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic. Simple lifestyle changes go a long way. Regular walks, balanced meals, and limiting processed food can improve circulation and stabilize both sugar and pressure levels. Swapping snacks for almonds or carrots, switching to whole grains, or staying consistent with medications can make a real difference. And one extra step, review your prescriptions with your eye doctor. Some medications can affect your eyes in ways you might not expect. Up next, we'll look at a common complaint that many brush off, but dry, irritated eyes could be a bigger issue than they seem. Mistake number 5. Dehydration and dry eye. Dry eyes might seem like a minor annoyance, but for adults over 60, it can be an early warning sign of more serious issues. Your eyes depend on a healthy tear film to protect the cornea, flush out irritants, and prevent infection. Without enough moisture, inflammation can set in, vision may blur, and over time, permanent damage can occur. The causes are surprisingly common: dehydration, aging, screen time, dry air, and certain medications like antihistamines, antidepressants, or blood pressure drugs can all reduce tear production. Fortunately, this is easy to manage. Start by drinking 6 to 8 cups of water a day and keep a bottle nearby so you remember. Don't wait until you feel thirsty. That's already a sign you're behind. Use preservative-free artificial tears regularly, not just when dryness hits. Follow the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look 20 feet away for 20 seconds to reduce strain and support tear flow. Also, consider adding omega-3s to your diet, either through foods like salmon or with supplements, to reduce inflammation and support tear quality. If you live in a dry environment, a humidifier can make a big difference. Ignoring dry eyes may seem harmless, but it can lead to bigger problems if left unchecked. And next, we'll explore another common oversight: how certain medications and supplements might be affecting your eyes more than you realize. Mistake number 6. Misusing medications and supplements. It might come as a surprise, but some of the medications and supplements you take every day could be quietly harming your eyes, especially if you're over 60. Over-the-counter drugs like antihistamines, decongestants, and sleep aids can worsen dry eye by reducing tear production. If you have glaucoma, certain meds can raise eye pressure, which increases the risk of vision loss. Some prescription medications carry more serious risks. For example, ethambutol, used to treat tuberculosis, and amiodarone, prescribed for irregular heart rhythms, have been linked to optic nerve damage. The danger is that symptoms often start gradually, making them easy to miss until lasting harm is done. Even supplements aren't always harmless. The AREDS2 formula, designed to slow macular degeneration, is only recommended for people with intermediate AMD. Taking it unnecessarily can throw off your body's nutrient balance or interact with other medications. So what's the best approach? Keep an updated list of everything you take, including vitamins and over-the-counter items, and bring it to your eye exams. Ask your doctor if any of it could be affecting your vision. Tools like a medication tracker app or even a printed note in your wallet can help you stay organized. When it comes to protecting your eyes, knowledge is power, and sometimes, the biggest risks are the ones hiding in plain sight. Next, let's talk about something most people overlook completely: how your home environment might be silently working against your vision. Mistake number 7. Poor visual habits and home hazards. It's easy to overlook the way your home and habits affect your vision, especially when you've lived the same way for years. But small daily routines and unnoticed household risks can quietly strain your eyes and even put your safety at risk. Take reading in low light. While it won't cause permanent damage, it does strain your eyes, especially as we age and need more light to focus. Whether it's reading, sewing, or cooking, using bright, adjustable task lighting helps reduce eye fatigue and makes everyday tasks easier. Screens are another culprit. From texting to watching videos, constant screen use can lead to headaches, blurred vision, and eye strain. Keep screens at arm's length and just below eye level, and remember the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look 20 feet away for 20 seconds to give your eyes a break. Then there's your physical space. Many vision-related injuries start with falls, often in cluttered or dimly lit homes. Throw rugs, low furniture, or even a loose power cord can become hazards, especially if you wear multifocal lenses, which can distort depth perception. A few easy fixes: add night lights in hallways and bathrooms. Use non-slip mats in the kitchen and shower. Install grab bars where needed, and clear walking paths near beds and chairs. If you're living with low vision, a specialist can recommend adaptive tools that make everyday life safer and easier. Protecting your eyesight isn't just about medical care, it's also about shaping your surroundings to support how you see and move through the world. And finally, before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the most important step you can take today to start protecting your vision. Thinking about vision loss can be unsettling, I get it. Many of us have seen loved ones struggle to read, recognize faces, or enjoy the simple things, often because they didn't know the warning signs until it was too late. But the good news is, you're not helpless. Most vision problems don't appear all at once. They develop slowly, often without symptoms. Now that you know what to watch for and what steps to take, you're already ahead of the curve. So take a moment. Think about which of these habits you might be overlooking. What's one small change you can make this week to protect your eyesight? If this video gave you a new perspective, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing it with someone who could benefit. You never know, it might be the message that protects someone else's vision too. And before you go, check the description below. You'll find a printable checklist and trusted resources to help turn this knowledge into action. And if you're ready to keep going, the next video on your screen could be even more important, so don't miss it.